Hey guys, Typh here, and today we are playing a ranked Skywars on the Hypixel server. I was about to say once again, but I haven't recorded ranked, and I don't really play it that often, so this is new, I guess. I just kind of wanted to switch it up from, you know, your regular solo Skywars. Basically, the topic for this video, I guess the history of my YouTube channel, what I've done, like how many channels I've had, what I've done with them, how big they got, etc. I don't know. I just think it's an interesting topic. In no way is it me bragging. I'm not bragging. I just feel like you guys should know my history and what happened to the other channels. And I think it is pretty cool to just kind of remember about those channels because, I mean, some of them I do regret losing and I had no control over losing them, and that's okay. I mean, stuff happens. I'm in the process of getting over it because I'm still kind of upset about that because a lot of those channels did mean a lot to me. You know, it's part of being in YouTube, I guess. You know, you just kind of gotta go with it and understand that the stuff that happens is a part of the process. So, rip this guy. So we're gonna start off with my very first channel, and I'm kind of gonna go into like the very first video that I did on that channel because it might surprise some people. Basically, I went over to a friend's house once, someone I still kind of know but we don't talk as much, and they were playing this game called Minecraft, and I was like, what the heck, what is this? Like, I knew what it was, but I didn't really like know much about it, I guess. And we were at his house, and I was like, can I play? Like, it looks really fun. Like, they turned a cave into like their house, and they like made the cave a lot bigger, and they had like a pen for sheep. I remember that specifically. They had like all the colors of the sheep in a pen, like underground in a cave house. It was kind of funny, and I was like, I want to try that out like really bad. It looks super interesting. And they were like, yeah, sure, you can play. I played when I was at his house, and I got obsessed with the game. It was like so fun to me, and I had so much fun. And then I was like, okay, I gotta get this game. I never really got around to getting the game until like probably a year later, no joke. But my brother did end up getting the game, and he got it first. And he well, I don't remember who got it first, if it was me or my brother, but it was one of us, and he got the game or whatever, or one of us got the game. I know this is kind of stupid considering that the multiplayer button is literally in the starting menu, and I had no idea. Like, for the first, I would say probably I had no absolute idea that multiplayer Minecraft existed. Like, I knew it did, but I never really I don't know, it just seemed really foreign to me. It didn't seem like it would be something that I would ever get into, or like, I mean, I'd rather play survival in my opinion. So I, no joke, played survival for a year without even, you know, venturing into multiplayer because I had didn't know what it was. I mean, I was probably 12 or 11. I didn't really know. Eventually, I kind of just decided that, hey, I'm gonna try this out one day. So I tried multiplayer, and I got hooked. The first thing I started playing was like role-playing economy and stuff like that. Being a YouTuber never really was a big thing to me for a really long time because, I mean, a lot of people I knew were YouTubers, but they didn't really do it that often. It wasn't something that they invested their time in, so it wasn't something that kind of struck me as, I should try this. Eventually, my brother started a YouTube channel, and I was like, okay, well, that seems pretty cool. And I saw that he had a lot of fun with it, you know, editing and stuff, and I was like, I've got to try this. Like, I really want to try this. And so, wow. Nice. Okay. He had his channel probably for a few months, and then I was like, no, I've got to try this. Like, I want to make a YouTube channel too. And so I made one, and I don't remember, I think the title of it, oh yeah, I remember the title of it, never mind. I'm gonna you know, on the screen right now, I'm gonna put my old channel art. The first official channel art I got that was not, I used to make my channel art on Paint. No joke, I'd use Paint. This is like the first official art I got from someone, and yes, it is made on Nova Skin, and I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know what Nova Skin is, so I was so proud that I had like an actual render for my channel. And so yeah, my first channel's name was The Talking Turtle, and don't search it up because I deleted the channel. You're not gonna find it. Trust me, I made sure all that stuff was gone. It's so embarrassing, you have no idea. The first video I posted was actually a mod review, no joke. So, yeah, that channel, I had probably had it for around a year and a half, and it never went past 17 subs. And when people ask me how many channels I've had, I always say 2, and I don't really mention that one, because, no joke, I was stuck on 17 subs for around a year, and I mean, I'm surprised I even got 17 subs, because my microphone was horrible. I put in a lot of effort to me, but it was just the effort I put in was just a bunch of dumb stuff that was kind of irrelevant to the video. Then the next channel I started was after I got more integrated into the Hypixel community. When Blitz first came out, I was like a huge Blitz player, and my channel was mostly Blitz based. So because you know Blitz was really big back then, like before Technoblade was super big and stuff, like, you know, Blitz YouTubers got really big like really fast because, you know, it was a new game mode that everyone was into. So I was like, okay, well, I want to be a Blitz YouTuber because, I mean, Blitz is so freaking fun. Like, I mean, back then it was, now it's just a assault fest, but I mean, it was extremely fun. And I was like, you know what, I want to record this and have this as my channel content. So I began to record Blitz, and my channel name was CD, like on the screen right now. That's how you spell it. That's how I spelled my channel name back then. And whoa, this guy is absolutely getting wrecked. Holy wrecked. Oh my god. Yeah, that channel, I worked really hard on it. Like, that was the first channel where I actually worked super freaking hard on something, and I was so prideful over this channel. Like, I mean, I don't know, I told 1 or 2 people at school, and they were like really like, oh my god, it's a YouTuber, like, you know, it's school, like, so people thought it was really cool. And eventually I grew to 1K, 2K, 3K, and I got that channel, surprisingly, who knows how, I have no idea, to 18K. Most people will think I'm lying. I don't care. I mean, it's whatever you think, but I got it to 18K, and I was probably like 13 at this time. Probably 13, just turned 13, something like that. And I was a squeaker. I feel like the reason why people subscribed to me was probably just because I was a girl. So eventually, as most well-known YouTubers go through, they go into some drama. And I was 13, so I didn't know how to react to drama. I didn't know what to do. So basically, I became friends with some people. I'm not going to mention their name. This was like way before I really like began to know certain people from Hypixel. So these people weren't from Hypixel. I'm not going to mention the server because I'm guessing they probably still play on it. There are these people who became my friends, and I was like, oh, they're really cool. Like, they actually want to be friends with me. They're not, you know, being friends with me because of my subs. Like, it's not that. Like, I know it's not. They're just being really nice. And eventually, I mean, these people screwed me over eventually. Like, they were like, okay, we're gonna hack her channel. We're gonna give her a bad, it's really confusing. Like, basically, they took a lot of screenshots and stuff. They took screenshots of everything, all the stuff we interacted on, and they basically photoshopped it or whatever and made me look like I was a slut. And that was kind of horrible at that age anyway for me, because I knew I wasn't like that, but literally so many people thought I did. And then people started making exposing videos, people started making all these types of videos, and at that age, like, I didn't know how to deal with that type of hate or drama. So I mean, after a bit, I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna quit. I have school to do. Like, I use that as my excuse, but I feel like the real reason why I quit was because I just didn't want to deal with the hate, because of, you know, I just didn't know how to. So I soon began a new school. Shortly after that, so I went to that school instead, and I used that excuse, hey, I'm going to school, like, I'm not going to do YouTube during this time anymore because I have to focus on school. During that period of time, it was probably a year, I didn't do YouTube. I did maybe one video here, one video there, didn't really get much. I mean, I got a lot of input, but not for 18K. Like, I got maybe 2 or 3K views at the most, in like 4 months. Not a lot at all. Eventually, I just shut down that channel. I made a new channel under the same name, and I got that up to 7K, which a lot of people who know me now will know that channel. I grew really fast, and my subs were actually, like, they weren't inactive. It wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Whoa, people everywhere. And I don't know. It's just sad when you're 13 or 14 and you just fall into the same trap again. Basically, the same thing happened, except it was a lot worse. All the evidence, quote unquote evidence, went on the forums. It went on multiple server forums. It went on, I mean, everyone knew about it. It was horrible. And if you know me, I really nowadays, you know, people ask, like, with the whole Dreamo thing, like, I remember Bryson was asking me, why didn't you defend me? Why didn't you, like, help me? I mean, I understand he's, like, your old friend, but why do you not, like, you know, join in with, you know, saying, you know, this guy's doing something wrong? And I was like, well, I hate drama. Like, a lot of people don't understand, why would you say you hate drama? Like, I mean, especially if it's for something where you could be, I guess, helping someone by exposing someone. Why do you say you hate drama, and why can't you do anything about it? And that's why, like, this is the reason why, like, this, I hate drama. I can't deal with it because drama's ruined my channel twice, and I just don't want to get into that type of stuff. That's not me. So eventually I went to another year of school, in the same school, and I was expecting it to be a lot harder than it actually was. So I kind of quit. I actually did delete that channel, and I didn't start for a very long time. I guess it was probably 6-7 months, and then halfway through the school year I was like, you know what, we've got to start over again. So I made another channel under the same name, no joke, the third channel. I don't mention this channel that much either, because I always forget about it because I had it for such a short period of time, and it was named CD, and I think I got it up to 700 subs. And then because that I started in the middle of the school year, it was everything, my content, everything was rushed, like overly rushed. So I was just like, the content's horrible, everything's rushed, like I need to start over, I need a new name, I can't deal with this name because this name was giving me hate, you know, CD, whatever, I was getting so much hate from it. So I was like, I can't deal with having this name anymore, I've got to have a new name, a new brand, everything. Like, I can't deal with this, like, this isn't right, I'm done, like, I don't feel comfortable with having this name. So that's where Typheria came in, and I made this channel called Typheria. No one knows who I am, no one remembers me, only occasionally people will, you know, if I'm in a fight with someone on Bad Lion, or if I'm in a fight with someone on Hypixel, they'll I was about to say Guyzo me, what the heck, they'll plank, is that how you say it? I don't remember, but it's like basically where you can search up someone's in-game name and see their past in-game names, and like when they joined and blah blah blah, all this stuff. And some people will kind of do that after I fight them, or you know, if I beat them, or if I lose, whatever, and they'll be like, oh, I remember you for like 3 years ago, so you were that, you know, etc. So I'll just be like, yeah, that was me, you're right, that was me, and then we'll just kind of not talk about it. Most people know me as Typheria, and I'm glad that people can know me as that instead of something that isn't me, or you know, never was me. So I'm glad that people are giving me a new chance and I can have this channel. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want more videos like this with more topics, etc, etc, and I will see you guys in a future video stream. I'm sorry, I just nabbed Slice's intro, let's redo that. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment, and if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you guys in a stream video. Goodbye. I tried, okay?